Hi, Ray Traylor, CPA, author of True Riches. Continuing in our question and answer session, I'm going to talk about offerings and tithes over the next several videos. Old Testament offerings began in the fourth chapter of Genesis. This is the earliest recording we have about offerings. And of course, Adam and Eve were cast out of the Garden of Eden, and they realized that they had a sin problem and they needed to be reconciled to God, and offerings were instituted in chapter 4. The offerings were specifically animal offerings and grain offerings, and there are many various types of offerings that are mentioned in the Old Testament. These were the most common. And the word offering, there's actually numerous words for offering in the Old Testament. But they all have to do with some sort of sacrifice or some sort of gift. And in some cases, the word actually is translated gift. Like in Genesis 32 and 33, and also over in chapter 43, it's used as a gift that Jacob was going to give to appease his brother Esau. And also when Jacob was sending his sons down to Egypt to get some food, he sent a gift, and it was the same word, offering, that was used. So this idea of a gift or an appeasement is really a very old concept. Of course, now today we understand that the offering for our sins is actually the supreme offering that Jesus Christ made for us. He died on that cross. He was the sin offering for the sins of all mankind, past, present, future, for our individual sins and collective sins, all in one. But that was the origin of the word offering in the Old Testament. As Old Testament history progressed, initially the people offered their own offerings like Cain and Abel, Noah, Abraham. But as time went along, a priestly caste came along. We see that especially happening, the first account there is in Genesis chapter 14 with Melchizedek, which we'll talk about in the next video. As Moses came along, they instituted another priestly class called the Levites and the priests. And we'll get into more detail about that in other videos. Hope this is helpful, a little bit of background for you about Old Testament offerings. There are many more videos available on this subject and many others at our website, trueriches.net, or you can go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/trueriches, and you can see those videos for free. You can actually subscribe, and you'll be notified whenever a new video comes out. So I'll catch up with you a little later. Thanks. Bye-bye.